Okay, I hear my nephews are trying to blow themselves up making watt poppers, and I can't have that. Now, I like to make my last can before my end of the last can, and all I did was knock that in there with my hand. There's my punchline. That way, this is my last can, and this is how I do that. Start back in the paper, rip it back here beyond the glue, so you can fold it over, pull it down, and get rid of all this paper, because this will catch fire when it gets hot enough. The glue will get hot. I don't scrape it off. You should. It's going to get hot and sticky. If it's just hot glue, it will come off. Now, simple. This can has a lip. This edge right here, you don't want this sticking up that high. Make sure you get a pair of pliers that are wide enough to cover that range and touch the lid. And you are going to bend this out of shape just a little bit. But you want these to be flattened down real good. You can go back and forth a little bit until it's, well, I'll show you at the end. Get the right rhythm going, I can just keep doing this real quick and I'll go back and take care of it when I'm done. That's not bad at all. Just pressing this flat against the can so it doesn't stick up where it can blow over, break off a chunk, shoot shit at you. These things are very dangerous. You got to be very careful. There are rules and limits to them. Alright, that's pretty good. Not great, but good. I'm going to call it good. I always hide these on the inside where I'm not going to see them. You'll see by the other cans. I use the outer smooth one, and that's the other end one. And I'm just going to stick this one over this one after I do what? Cut the bottom out. This will work nicer, but these are the only tin cans you can use today. You cannot use aluminum, especially aluminum today, because it's even way too thin. So I make them out of tin cans. My little bottom out of here. That's it. Bottom's gone. Now for the fun part. I even have my own little method of doing this. I take the tape, I roll it back here. This makes it easier for me when I roll it up to the end to overlap it. Now, I'm going to start wrapping around this can. Like such. Right here. I want this loop to stay here till I reach the other side, because that's where I'm going to cross over. That's good. Come around here. Stay under the lip. Just for the first wrap. Stay under the lip. Come around. Oop, almost at the end. Let my tape dangle. Right, correct end. Hold with fingers. Best you can. Hold it flat. Start crossing over. Grab that can. Got to be high enough to pass this tape over. Pass that tape over the top. Now you follow that right down the middle of that seam. You'll see it come through. And you stretch this tape as tight as you can get it. Just keep going around with it. Now, because of where this can's at, I'm going to go around twice here. And then I'll go up higher. It's easier when I'm not trying to show you on the camera. Now, Papa tell you need to wrap it more with tape. Probably should. I do them a little bit at a time. Later on, I'll go back and wrap some more around it if it's workable and usable. Now, since that one's done, we've only got the touch hole can to go with. Gee, wonder where that goes. Better make sure you get that on in the right direction. You will suffer for it. Pain in the ass taking tape back off after you get it on. The more cans you get together, a little easier it is to put it together. As such. Hold the can as best you can with your hand, flat as you can, smooth together. Come up, come over here. Pull that back off underneath. That's my wrap. You don't have to do that. I do that. Cross over the middle. Make sure I go all the way around. Trying to keep the cans together smoothly as possible. Do that one again because I don't like it. Then we'll go higher. This is the touch hole can. Touch hole can. You should Generally, this is where most of the combustion and bang is going to come from. So you want to wrap this sucker up tight. Now, because it hasn't been fired before, I don't have to do anything. But when you start with these things, you give it that shot. If I can open this up in time. I hate these things coming. There we go. You don't need much. Very little bit. Just a little squirt. Squirt. Shake the can. You want to get this lighter fluid distributed evenly in here. Let's see how I did. Usually you should put this on a brick or test it another way. Yeah, the wind doesn't want to go. Boop. Well, it heard poof. That's too much lighter fluid. It got too hot. Put it down because it's going to get hotter. There's fire in there. Let it cool off. Shake it a few times. Sometimes if you do that and it doesn't burn right, you get another one to go off. If I can get the lighter to light. Nothing there. Alright, that was too big a shot. Make sure you put the fire out, shake it up and down like this. When you get a good shot in it, you want to give it a good scoop of air too. Okay. Now, give it a good scoop of air. Another woof. Boy, it's been too long. Ooh, she's hot. Try it again. Make sure to shake it to cool it off from your last attempt. Ooh. Makes a pour out of this thing, does it? That was a mistake. Now I gotta cook that off. Well, I haven't gotten a good one out of this yet. This can just pours stuff out. Oh, that's way too much. Let's try this again. Ooh, it's on fire. I put it down. And here comes the glue. I just rub it off my fingers. It's picking up off the grass too. Make sure there's no fire. It's still hot. If these get too hot, the lighter fluid can go off too soon too. So you've got to be careful. And it's only a dash. I mean, poof. Not getting that pop out of it though, huh? Might need to add a few more chambers. Got to get less fluid in there. It takes a splash. Damn. Well, this one didn't work well. I'll get it eventually. Practice, practice, practice.